everybody, welcome back to Flashback Fridays. This is number 6 in the series, and it's featuring the SKYLARK Snowkissed Cashmere eyeshadow palette. This was a palette created by Elle and Blair Fowler. They're two sisters, and this is what the outside of it looks like. And the blue, this is like feels kind of like a silky ribbon type texture. And on the inside is the mirror with all this pretty little decoration around it. And on the side of the mirror, you pull out these cards that shows you different looks that you can use with this palette. This palette has 6 eyeshadows. This is a cheek highlighter and a double-ended brush that says SKYLARK by Elle and Blair Fowler. I had high expectations for this palette because Elle and Blair Fowler, the sisters that created this, were pretty popular on YouTube. Now this, I believe I bought this back in 2012. The eyeshadows, first off, I don't like this brush at all. In the demo that I'm going to show you in this video, I'll start out using this brush, but it just was not putting down anything on my eyelids. So you'll see in the video that I switched brushes, but I didn't like that. Never have liked it since I bought this palette. And the eyeshadows I think are very pretty. They swatch very nice on your fingers. They swatch very nice and look very well pigmented on the fingers. But when you go to put them on your eyelids, they're splotchy. They don't blend. There's a lot of fallout. Here the eyeshadows are swatched on my arm. The top one, this lace, is pretty much my skin color, and it is like a satin. The rest of them have like a shimmer or sheen to them. So this one that you really can't see here, that one is lace. The next one is Blitzen. I guess that's, Santa have a reindeer named Blitzen? This next one is called Pine Cone. And then the next one is Nutmeg, then Ember, and then Shiver. And the highlighter is called Satin Sparks. I don't know if you can tell anything about that on my arm. Now the highlighter is very powdery, and when I went to put it on my cheeks, you know how you want to tap off your brush? Well, it's like it all fell off of the brush. I was just very disappointed in this palette. The performance of it, I don't, if you can tell, the end result, it's like, I don't know what it's looking like on the video, but in person, I like the look, but it's, you can't tell. I used these 3, as well as this shade. And to me, it's like they just all blended together and became one color. So that's not a good thing. This was a $40 palette, but there was a certain span of time that you could get it for just $20. So I thought for $20, you know, that I would get it. But I would definitely, now that I've got it, I would definitely not have. It's not worth the $40 that they priced it for. Elle and Blair Fowler were the first YouTubers that I knew of that had come up and created any makeup like this, where, you know, there's several now that are collaborating with companies to create their own palettes and some makeup. You know, these shadows may have performed better had I used a creamy base of some kind, but I just used my Too Faced Shadow Insurance eye primer. So I've never, as long as I've had this, I've not tried any of the cream bases for these shadows. So that would make a difference. I don't know. I've not used this brush with any other eyeshadows. So it may perform better with other eyeshadows, but it does not perform well with these because the eyeshadows don't perform well either. If you would like to see the demo of me using this palette, then just keep watching. And I hope to see you next Friday for another Flashback Friday. Bye now.